ZRX, we start with a 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis, since the price was within this down like here, we mentioned if you get any trade set up for buy, we will take it. And even we mentioned we want to see whether the price can break 0.81 or not. As we can, the price couldn't break, and this is what we get. All right. And we beside that, we mentioned if we get any trade setup for buy, we have been looking for these levels as 0.89, following by 0.94, and following by 0.976. As you can see, the price broke first level and second, and tagged the third level, and now what we see is a start to correct. Now we want to see what's the next. All right. And one thing I need to highlight for those traders, they get the trade within this move. If they take out the trade in the profit, okay. If still they keep the trade and they're looking for the long term, at least move their stop loss to break even, okay, or book some profit. Anyway, we move to daily chart. You want to see what we have based on daily chart. Based on daily chart, we have been looking for the reversal, and as we can see, we have been within this correction. The price couldn't break 0.81 because we have been looking for this one as a flat. And right now the question is whether we should look for this flat. Maybe we can make it this way, whether this is the start of the up move, or as a first option or second option, we wait for one more drop before we get the reversal. What I can highlight here that we don't need to wait for one more drop before we get the reversal. That's mean from now, if we get any opportunity for buy, we will take it. But we should know if it's not moving in our direction, we should know how to manage it, because we should know there is a second possibility, because we didn't get the divergence based on daily chart. Okay. And if we move to forward chart, this is what we are looking for first. As I explained, based on 1 hour chart, we have been looking for 0.89, following by 0.94, and following by 0.976 as the first, second, and third levels. We mentioned if you get any trade stop, the price broke all the first two and tagged the third one. Now want to see whether it can break or not. And if I remove everything, all right, the reason is we need to be quite careful about this. How about if this one turned to flat as a correction relative to this, and this one turned to bigger correction for one more drop? This is where we need to be quite careful. That's why we need to see the breakout of 0.976 following by 0.1. All right. If the price break 1, mostly we can look for continuation. But at this point, if we want to look for trade, as long as the price haven't break the previous stop, we need to be quite careful. Right. Even if we see the price broke the previous stop, if there is no continuation, even we can expect this one turn to flat. But mostly if there is a breakout, we can look for continuation. All right. That's why we need to be quite careful. And based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup. And if I move to 1 hour chart, even based on 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade setup. But any trade, if you want to look for trade, at least we need to get the flag or similar to any of this correction. If you get any opportunity for buy, we will take it. And from now, as long as we confirm this is the start of the up move, any trade we consider as a short term. And if it's not moving in our direction, we are not going to keep the trade. Again, for those traders, they get the trade within this move. The best thing is they book some profit. It depends where they get the trade, all right? Because we had a lot of the opportunity to look for trade, or at least move their stop loss to break even, because we know about the bigger picture. This is may turn to flat for one more drop. Anyway, we just follow the chart, and if we get any trade setup for buy from here, we will take it. The only times is we can look for sell if the price drop as a sharp following by correction of flag. This is where we can look for sell. May as example, if we refer to this one, it's not a really good example, but still we can look. I mean, we can look for similar movement. If we get, maybe we can look for sell and we take out all our trades. At least if we get any sharp move following by correction, this is this is where we take all our trade within this move in a profit. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.